Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Shri Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Shri Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Shri Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna. Hare Krishna. Welcome everybody.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.
Jai Ram.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Kunja Vihari.
Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari.
Gopijana Vallabha Girivaranari. Yashodanandana Vrijanarandana. Yashodanandana Vrijanarandana. Yamunatira Manachari. Jayodanamandoma Kunja Vihari. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Sarasatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudhirai. Nashta Prayashu Badreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya. Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naistiki. Esha Ashwamedan Satam Ajahara Saraswati Pradurabhavi Yatra Aharshidhyasya Hayam Purandaraha Shatakratuscharame Vartamani. Eshvashyamedan Shatam Ajahara Saraswati Pradurabhuvi Yatra Saraswati Pradurabhavi Yatra Aharshidhyasya Hayam Purandaraha Shatakratuscharame Vartamani. Eshaha, this king, Ashwamedhan, sacrifice is known as Ashwamedha. Shatam, 100. Ajahara will perform. Saraswati, the river of the name Saraswati. Pradurbhavi, became manifest. Yatra, where. Aharshi, will steal. Yasya, whose. Ayam, horse. Purandaraha, Lord Indra. Shatakratuhu, who performed 100 sacrifices. Charame, while the last sacrifice. Vartamane is Akre. At the source of the river Saraswati, this king will perform 100 sacrifices known as Ashwamedha. In the course of the last sacrifice, the heavenly king Indra will steal the sacrificial horse. Esha sadmo pavane sametya Sanat Kumaran Bhagavantam Ekam Aradhi Bhaktya Labhatatmalam Tan Jnanam Yato Brahma Param Vedanti. The king Prithu will meet Sanat Kumara. Chalo, I'll read the word also. Eshaha, this king, Swasadma, of his palace, Upavane, in the garden, Samitya, meeting, Sanat Kumara, Bhagavantam, the worshipper, Ekam, alone, Aradhya, worshipping, Bhaktya, with devotion, Alabhata, he will achieve, Amalam, without contamination, Tat, that, Jnanam, transcendent knowledge, Yataha, by which, Brahma, spirit, Param, supreme transcendental, Vedanti, they enjoy, they know. This king Prithu will meet Sanat Kumara, one of the 4 Kumaras, in the garden of his palace compound. The king will worship with the devotion annually and will be fortunate to receive instruction by which one can enjoy transcendental bliss. Hare Krishna, yes, Supriya.
Hare Krishna, Prabhupada. Purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada, Prabhupada ki jai. The word Vidanti refers to one who knows something or enjoys something. When a person is properly instructed by a spiritual master and understands transcendental bliss, he enjoys life. As stated in Bhagavad Gita 18.54, Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma na Shochati na Kankshati. When one attains to Brahman platform, he neither hankers nor laments, and he actually partakes of transcendental blissful enjoyment. Although King Prithu was an incarnation of Vishnu, he nonetheless taught the people in his kingdom to take instructions from a spiritual master who represent the disciplic succession. Thus, one can become fortunate and enjoy a blissful life even within this material world. In this verse, the verb Vidanti is sometimes taken to mean understanding. Thus, when a person understands Brahman or the supreme source of everything, he enjoys a blissful life. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjananşalakaya Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishnaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine निर्विशेषाय शून्यवादी पाशात देशतारिणे जयो श्री कृष्णा चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासदि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे एष ससद्मो भवने समेत्या समत् सनत्कुमारं भगवन्तमेकम् आराध्य भक्ता लभतामलं तन् ज्ञानं यतो ब्रह्म परं विदन्ति. The king Prithu will meet Sanat Kumara, one of the four Kumaras, in the garden of his palace compound. The king will worship him with devotion and will be fortunate to receive instruction by which one can enjoy transcendental bliss. Hare Krishna. Enjoying transcendental bliss. So today I titled the class Transcendental Bliss. And Prabhupada has given a very nice shloka here. Brahma Bhuta Prasanna Atva. If somebody understands spiritual subject matter, he becomes Prasanna Atma. When he comes to the spiritual platform, he becomes Prasanna Atma. Why? Na shochati, na kanchati. Why we are not enjoying spiritual happiness all the time? Shware, I lost this, I lost this, I lost this. Middle word is, everybody is trying to cheat next person. So sometimes somebody was joking, total money in the world remains same. It only changes that. इधर कभी इसके पास जाता, कभी उसके पास जाता. ना शोचती, अरे यार निकल गया ऐसे. ना कांचती, आ जाए. So the mind is absorbed in that. See, Vyavaharika level we have to do our job, but what we can do? We cannot put our head against the wall. Na shochati. Shochati means unhappy. So unhappiness means Maya. You should first be convinced of this. If somebody is unhappy, he is in Maya. One person was very, very disturbed. So I was telling him, see, you should not be disturbed. Why devotee is disturbed? Devotee is always in bliss. प्रभु जी वो पंखे को खाली 4-3 ठंड लग रही. ना शोचती ना कांक्षति ब्रह्मभूता प्रसन्नात्मा. So why you are disturbed? The devotee should be in bliss all the time. Right? Pandavas are disturbed. Their mind was in pieces. See, we are in Maya, so please don't assume everybody is in Maya. So then what we will take instruction. So we are in Maya, we are not in bliss. Doesn't mean Pandavas are also not in bliss. They were in bliss. Externally, Vyavaharika level, they punished Kauravas, they did so many things, Vanvas, Agyatvas. Therefore, Vaishnava Kriya Mudra is very difficult to understand what they were doing. Similarly, somebody sees the residents of Vrindavan, they are crying because of Krishna's separation. So they say Krishna left Vrindavan Vasis and they died in separation from him. They are enjoying the highest transcendental bliss, which is called, what is it called? Highest transcendental bliss. What is it called? Yes, very good. अभी बड़ी बड़ी चीज़ें बोल रहे हैं. विप्रलम्ब भाव. Very nice. You are so fortunate to at least know what it is. But just imagine how it will lead to experience it. Feeling separation. But before you feel the dust of the lotus feet of Krishna, you have to take the dust of the lotus feet of pure devotee. So before you feel separation from Krishna, you should start feeling separation from Prabhupada. Tab aayega bhai. Because first is always the devotee, the gateway to transcendental bliss. Or do we feel separation from Prabhupada? Do we feel and devotees were on that platform at that time. Prabhupada opened one temple, they went to another temple, they were in deep pain because Prabhupada is not there. So Prabhupada said, no, you can put my picture in the altar, you know. And just imagine, like Mother Yashoda, ye chota mu badi baat, but I want to become like that. So in that spirit I am speaking. When Mother Yashoda saw that Krishna is already in the grips of Kaliya, she fainted. Now this is not material emotion, this is spiritual emotion. She fainted in ecstasy, in total samadhi on Krishna. She was just like almost unconscious. So what they did, the residents of Vrindavan they did, they're loudly repeating the pastimes of Krishna. What they were doing? Loudly repeated the pastimes of Krishna so that she could continue to be alive. The pangs of separation. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to feel pangs of separation from Krishna in the night. He was trying, and he used to disappear somewhere. So they used to lock his, the highest ecstasy of separation doesn't require a palace to experience. If you go to Gambhira, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's room is very small. Okay? Bahut chota. But the highest ecstasy of Krishna consciousness or of life was experienced by somebody in that small room. Isn't it? Correct, no? Raja previous time to leave and go to hermitage of a sage. But a sage was sitting in a hut. Raja is sitting in palace. But he is having happiness more than the king in the palace. Today, we measure happiness, because we are totally materialistic, we measure somebody's happiness by what is the size of his house or room, what is the size of his car, what is the size of his mobile, all should be big. Big mobile means he should be happy. Big car means he should be very happy. Big house means he should be very happy. ठीक है ना? We assume, and therefore we become, we become so. See, we feel he is so happy. But actually, this is not because this is not an advanced civilization. This is a murkha civilization. So real happiness is not material. The real happiness is spiritual. So this was understood. Therefore, Vedic civilization is given the highest mark because they understood this. And therefore, they lived a life, simple living and high thinking. They lived for materialistic purposes, they did not waste energy. Simple living. Everybody, there used to be a large, huge temple, and people are happy living small, small houses around the temple. Okay? And they can go to the temple and enjoy spiritual bliss. Why all the kings used to leave their opulence of the kingdom, used to leave their beautiful wives, used to leave their soldiers, armies, animals, everything, and just go to live in a small hut. We discuss how Bharat Maharaj living in a small hut in a forest because I want transcendental happiness. So what you cannot even compare. People are so unfortunate, instead of taking learning and inspiration, they rather tag the Vedic civilization with having some kind of maladies like caste system or so many things. We discussed some more things yesterday. So they think like that. Vedic civilization means there was no proper care of different, they were ostracized, exploited. The civilization where people are drinking transcendental bliss of the highest order. The civilization which was targeted to achieving back to Godhead. So this is a different civilization. So it's difficult to understand. Therefore, pastimes of the Lord with the devotees in that kind of a situation cannot be understood by materialistic people, and therefore when they make, there a receiver, audio receiver. Hare Krishna, the audio is clear?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes.
I will make it more. So in the civilization where the people were targeted to go back to Godhead, and what is the advantage of going back to Godhead? Eternally enjoy spiritual and unlimited spiritual bliss. How much? Eternally. And not that suddenly that changes, whole life is suffering, painful, no. Whole life. So that is the mark of hearing a Acharya. In Nectar of Devotion we always say, Kleshagni. What is the first symptom that we met a pure devotee and taken his shelter is that your anxiety should disappear. Shubhada. Everything auspicious qualities start developing in you. And then spiritual happiness manifests. So much spiritual happiness manifests that you lose taste in even material desires and you lose taste for even getting so-called moksha. But such a situation is very, very rare. And a pure devotee, becoming a pure devotee, you become dear to even Krishna. Okay? So these are the 6 symptoms that we are actually following a bona fide path of spiritual life. Okay, so attaining spiritual bliss, let us see what are the other shlokas which talk about spiritual bliss. Yes, anybody? Tell me some shlokas which actually have. Tell me the shloka today, where spiritual bliss is part of the shloka. Then I will analyze. Anybody can tell me? This was Brahmabhuta Prasannatma.
Krishna Prabhuji. Machita Madgata Prana Bodhayanta Paraspara Katayanta Shamamitra Pushyanti Samanticha.
Very nice. This is a shloka from Bhagavad Gita. Machita Madagata Prana. Okay, Krishna says the pure devotees, what do they do? Machita. They're always thinking about me. Gata Prana. They dedicate their life to me. So you want transcendental bliss, you have to do that. Our life, we are not thinking about Krishna, we're thinking something useless stuff. And then Gata Prana, our Gata Prana is given to somebody else. Bodhayastas Parasparam. Always Krishna should be the first person in my life. Always, that is spiritual life. He should be the first. It's not that when we come to spiritual life, we reject other things, but Krishna keeps building more and more. The more we hear about Krishna, more we chant His holy name, more we serve Him, our affection, attachment to Krishna keeps growing more and more. He is the first person. Therefore in Bhagavad Gita also Krishna says, Manamana, think about me. Correct? Primary, our focus is to Krishna. Everything else connected to Krishna. That's why if somebody asks Srila Prabhupada, what is your religion teaches, how one connects to another? Prabhupada had nothing to do with that. He was shocked because generally all religions are etiquette. These are all karma kanda religions. Etiquette, be nice, be good. Varnashram is also like that, be nice. So Prabhupada said nothing to do with that. Religion means, that's religion. Religion means how we first connect to Krishna. Srisriradhagovinda ki, Srigaunitai ki, Srila Prabhupada ki. Today everything is in time. Okay. So just wait a minute, I'll just finish this. So, Machita Matagata Bodhayastas Parasparam, that we are trying to do, trying to understand the purpose Srila Prabhupada, appreciate as sadhaka the purpose Srila Prabhupada. Na shochati, na kanshati. Okay. So Machita Matagata Prana Bodhayastas Parasparam, we are discussing. Then what happened? Katyantasya Mam Nityam Tushyanti Cha Ramanti Cha. We delight, we take pleasure, transcendental bliss in it. Yes, any other shloka?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Satatam Kirtayanta Mang Yatatasya Dhoda Pratah. Namasyan Tasya Bhaktya Nitya Yukta Upasate.
No, but where is the bliss in that? The shloka doesn't have bliss. Another one.
Hare 9.
Okay.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Bliss.
Prabhuji, for Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Yeah, chapter 5, 20th shloka is there. Naprarishyet priyam prapya nodvijay chapya prapyam stira buddhirasam moodaha brahmavid brahmani stitaha. Is not disturbed by the dualities of life.
Very good. So dualities also we should be away. See, more we are fixed, more we, they say in football or cricket, when they have pain, particularly football is more intense, they're not even aware during the match. After the match, oh my leg is paining. So when you are absorbed in service to Krishna, small inconveniences, you don't even become aware. Otherwise, you are very much aware. Yes, very good. It's a very good shloka. So duality is actually disturber. Bhagavad Gita also many places it said, Yesham to antagatam papam jananam punyaka te dvanda moha nirmukta. Duality means this is hot, this is cold, this is honor, this is dishonor. The spiritual life, to taste. When they come to see, many times people say, to enjoy spiritual happiness, we have to taste some pain. That is true for material life, not spiritual life. जिसने दुख देगा वही सुख समझेगा, बकवास. The transcendental bliss doesn't have to experience pain. It is totally beyond this place. Yes, Acharya Mataji, you can narrate the shloka.
So, fifth chapter, verse number 1, where Rishadev saying that Nayam deha deha bhajam ruloke kasman kaman arha devit pujamye tapo divyam putra kayena satyam shuddhe yasma brahma saukyam tvanandam. Brahma
Yes,
saukyam tvanandam.
very famous shloka, 551. Na ayam deha, not in this body. Deha bhajam niloke, which we have got in the human form of life. Ni. Very nice. Prabhupada has given class on this. Ni means human being, not cat loke, dog loke. We are in human form of life. This is an example I give in our sometimes. Just like you have a mobile, we should achieve the best with the mobile. So if you use it like a paperweight, you are wasting your time and you should not spend so much money. So similarly, to achieve happiness is the goal of life, animal or man. Everybody is living for happiness only. Correct? Take care. But animal can only achieve happiness by eating, sleeping, mating and defending. It is limited to that. And human form of life, trying to get material happiness from this body is exactly like using mobile as a paperweight. अच्छा example है, super example. किसी को भी समझाओ, you will understand this example. Okay. Yes, Supriti Mataji, what is your verse?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Prabhuji, Shikshashtakam Prabhuji, text 1. Anandambudhi Vartanam.
Tell the full verse.
Okay.
Sing, nicely sing the verse, yes.
Cheto darpanamarjanam bhavamahadavagni nirvapanam Shreyah kairava chandrika vitaranam Vidyavadu jivanam Anandambudhi vartanam pratipadam purnamrita swadhanam Sarvatma snapanam param vijayate Shri Krishna Sankirtanam. Hare Krishna.
Very good. So they have various stages here. Cheto Darpana. Darpana means the mirror. The moment you start chanting Hare Krishna, if you chant, the first thing, attentively, the first thing is the heart will start getting cleaned up. Bhavamahadavagni nirvapanam. All the anxieties will disappear. The person will become peaceful. Cheto Darpana Marjan Bhavana. Shreya Kairava Chandrika. It is like Shreya Chandrika. Vidyavadu Jivanam. Spiritual knowledge will lead. You will be enlightened with spiritual knowledge and like a cool moonshine of millions of moons. Ananda Ambudhi Vardhanam. The ocean of transcendental happiness will keep expanding. Material happiness is that you have one time, one rasgulla, another one, happiness next one is now reduced. And you have 50th one, you will say, I am not eating rasgulla for 1 year now. That kind of it is, correct? Because your stomach loose motion will start off. Prabhupada gives a very good example. He said, if you scratch your hand, you feel good. You scratch more, you feel good. You scratch more, you have to stop because blood starts coming. So that is the nature of any material happiness. You more, finally it will, it says, you become mad actually. Nunam pramatta kurute vikarma yate indriya priti apnoti. If sense enjoyment becomes the goal of your life, you'll become mad. You become crazy. We should understand actually, if you're making sense enjoyment goal of your life, pagal ho jayenge. then what you respect you will have. Huh? So we have to control. Cheto darpadmarjanam bhavamādāvāg nirvāparam sheya kairava chandrika vitaranam vidyavadu jivana ananda ambudi vardhanam pratipadam purna amrita. Every step we are drinking nectar. Param vijayate Shri Krishna Sankirtana. So, if you are not enjoying happiness, chant more, chant more, chant more, chant more, or read Prabhupada's books. Read more. You're not happy, read more. No, I read Bhagavatam. I read once more. You didn't understand anything. If you have read properly, you should be in bliss. Read one more time. Read one more time. Correct, no? At least okay. Yes, what are the other? Sarita Mataji, you wanted to add something?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Prabhuji, this is from Bhagavatam 1.7.10. So, Suta Uvacha Atmaramascha Munayo Nirgranta Api Urukrame Kuruvanti Ahaitukim Bhaktim Ittam Bhuta Guno Harihi. So,
Very
shall
good.
I read the translation, Prabhuji?
Read.
Okay. Suta Goswami said, all different varieties of Atma Ramas, those who take pleasure in the Atma or spirit self, especially those established on the path of self-realization, though freed from all kind of material bondage, desire to render unalloyed devotional service unto the personality of Godhead. This means that the Lord possesses transcendental qualities and therefore can attract everyone, including liberated souls. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Okay. So this is said, Atma Aramaha. Okay? So this one, people delighting in the self. Okay? So even the self-realized people, when they hear transcendental qualities of Krishna, they derive great spiritual happiness. The example of this is given as, who is it given example of this? The four Kumaras, which is being mentioned here. The Prithu Maharaj took shelter of the four Kumaras, and hearing them he enjoyed transcendental bliss. And same four Kumaras, when they went to the spiritual world, they got darshan. At that time they are Atmarama, they are self-realized. They know they're not body or spirit, soul. But they are not tasted devotion service. So when they see Narayana with Tulsi at his lotus feet, they smelled the Tulsi, saw the beautiful face of Narayana accompanied by Lakshmi ji, they become full of spiritual happiness. So this is very nice. So highest happiness is in Krishna consciousness, much more. And there are different standards of happiness. There is a shloka in a Bhagavad Gita which we can develop on the same line. What is the shloka? Different standard. More than the senses, the mind, more than the intelligence, more than intelligence is the self. Anybody can tell the shloka?
Prabhuji, Indriyani Paro
Indriya.
Buddhi. Indriyani Paro
Indriyani
Buddhi.
para.
Paro Buddhi.
Aha.
Yo Buddhe Parasastu
Indriyani
Saha.
parani.
Indriyani
Indriyani
Parani.
parani. Indriyava paramam manaha. Then
Manasastu Paro
manasastu para.
Buddhe. Yo Buddhe
Yo buddhe
Parasastu
parasas.
Saha.
Okay? So we can understand this. Indriyani parani ahu. More important than the body is the mind. In them, more important the body, the senses. So some people are in bodily standard of happiness. We can say tamoguna. More important the body is the senses, sensual happiness. Rajoguna is satoguna, manaha. Manasa supara buddhe, yo buddhe parasasu saha. There is another shloka which is used for this. We say that different kind of what are the words we use? We use Annamaya, Pranamaya, Manomaya, Anandamaya. So this is another platform. Annamaya, we are on the platform that if I get food, I'll be happy. The little better, Pranamaya, if I can protect my people, I'll be happy. Manomaya, if these two things are there, I can speak some philosophy, I'll be very happy. But still all are material. And then Vijnanamaya, I understand I am not body or spirit, so I am more happy. And then I am tasting spiritual happiness. Imagine how fortunate Srila Prabhupada has made us. Now we are hearing in this word that by hearing a self-realized soul, a pure devotee, why is it millions of people are going to ISKCON centers around the world daily? Why they are going? And what is Srila Prabhupada? And the center is Srila Prabhupada, correct? What he gave some knowledge by which we are feeling happiness. Isn't it so? We are all rotting in the platform of Annamaya, Pranamaya only. But just by fortune, by hearing Srila Prabhupada, we have come to taste Anandamaya. Just imagine, like a dwarf trying to reach the moon. We are trying to reach and one day experience the highest spiritual happiness, Vipralamba Bhava, separation from Krishna, as experienced by the gopis. A real spiritual master elevates a disciple in higher and higher happiness till he tastes the spiritual bliss of Vipralamba Bhava. And where we are. So if at the same time we try to enjoy material happiness, it will be very difficult. Correct? Both things cannot go together. There is very nice shloka in the first canto of Bhagavatam. It says, Shanavatam Sakata Krishna. When Prabhupada is going to the America, he is thinking, how do I make Americans taste spiritual happiness? So, Shanavatam Sakata Krishna, Punya Shamana Kirtanaha. Sanvatam Sakata Krishna. He says, when people hear about Krishna Katha, Hridyanto se Badrani Vidunoti Surasatam. Krishna removes all kind of, just wait, you all. So Krishna removes all kind of weaknesses from the heart, abhadrani, inauspicious thing from the heart. When you start chanting Hare Krishna, read Prabhupada books, if you do that, what Krishna does? As the well-wisher, removes inauspicious things within the heart. All problem is in the heart only. Right? Nashta praya shabhadreshu nityam bhagavata sevaya bhagavati uttama shloka bhakti bhavati neshtiki. And as almost things get removed, we develop firm faith in devotional service because we are feeling freedom from rajoguna tamoguna. Tada rajas tamo bhavo kamalobhadesya chete ete anaviddam sitam sattve prasidati. Prasidati means prasanna. It becomes very happy. As rajoguna tamoguna start leaving his system, person becomes actually happy. Vidyate chidyate hridaya granthi vidyate sarva samshaya. All doubts go away. All the doubts in the heart are cut, which are harassing us. And all the doubts get removed and person actually can taste spiritual life. So nice. So gradually, by hearing, Prabhupada could see that even though the people in the West are not accustomed to spiritual life, but they just patiently give a patient hearing. Therefore, all we need is attentive hearing. And that is the biggest power we have. Somebody may understand what is the power I have. I have a strength in the... So you have a power to give attentive hearing to the Shastra and go back to God. You have one power which we do not use. What is that power? See, if it is not within you, Krishna will not say, Manmana, think about me. We can think what we want at any moment. Nobody, that power I have. So everybody tries to understand what power I have. The greatest power I have is that I can think about Krishna and go back to God. That power is within me. In animal, that power is not there. I have a power to be attentive when I am hearing Bhagavatam. I have a power to be attentive when I am chanting it. I have that power. I am not utilizing it, that's my wish. But I have that power. The greatest power I have in my pocket, that I can take it out. Correct? You have it with you. Aapke pocket mein rakha hai, nikalo usko. With that you can be attentive when you are chanting Hare Krishna, go back to God. I can be attentive when I am hearing Bhagavatam, go back to God. I have that power. I am not utilizing it. Rakha hai. Conjuice. I have that power, but I am not using it. Yes, Hare Krishna, take opportunity, you read out the verse you have collected. Bliss, to be blissful.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, nectar of devotion. Ato Shri Krishna Namadi Nabhave Grayam Indriyo Sevan Mukhi Jivado Swayam Eva Spurti Ado. So Krishna will reveal to us only when we are spiritually saturated by the transcendental service to the Lord. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, that
Wait. Jara samajh lete na, itna acha shlok bola. So transcendental bliss cannot be captured, it is revealed. That's why many times in chanting, it's not that we are chanting in a particular, chant simple. My experience is that people take 10-15 minutes to be able to repeat when we are doing kirtan. It takes for a normal man, when he comes to your kirtan, to be able to get your rhythm, it takes time. So sing simple, takes faster. You sing very complicated, he will repeat you. After he will take half an hour. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Among devotees, okay, but when you're in public, sing very simple so people can repeat. And they can taste transcendental bliss by chanting the holy names of Krishna. So, the shloka here was, the main point was, what was in the shloka? Please, what was the thing?
Atha Shri Krishna Namati.
Okay. So, transcendental bliss cannot be captured. So, when you attentively hear and chant, the happiness of spirit, the holy name will come out. Blissfully it will come out. Yes, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
In the last Bhagavad Gita shloka, Sanjaya said, after experiencing this, Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna, Yatra Pato Dhanutara, Tatra Sri Vijayo Pute, Ruane Tirmate Mama. Wherever Krishna and his associates are there, victory is sure to follow. Everything, rest is sure to follow. That was the transcendental bliss he experienced.
Very good.
And so do we understand. Yeah, Hare Krishna.
So, we know after Bhagavad Gita was heard, Sanjaya was in ecstasy. Arjuna surrendered to Krishna. And Dhritarashtra was sitting, what happened? So, transcendental bliss is there in Bhagavad Gita. I said like Mohini Murti, but to get the nectar, we should also be devotee. We should also be, like how you put water on the stone, just goes away. For sand it is absorbed. So to absorb transcendental bliss, our attitude should also be correct. Yes. Okay.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
Prabhuji, that
पुंसां परो धर्मो यथा भक्ति अदोक्षजे हैतुकी अप्रतिहता ययात्मा सुप्रसिद्धि.
Ahetuki apratiyata. Very good shloka. This is from the first canto of Srimadbhagavatam. Savai pumsa paro dharmo yata bhakti. That is transcendental religion. Yata bhakti adhokshade. We give devotion to Krishna. Ahetuki. So we should do ahetuki, service to Krishna without any cause. Apratiyata, without any break. Yayatma suprasidati. And that will give us transcendental happiness. But we are not engaged in service to Krishna. Okay? See, when we see somebody in transcendental happiness, we know he has achieved Krishna's lotus feet. Correct? Krishna is pleased with him. Material happiness ke liye, there is so much conditions we need. We need a big house, we need a big mobile, we need a big car. But for spiritual happiness, you don't need any one of these things. Independent of these things, sometimes person is disturbed because this is not the data. Independent of external situation, we can be in transcendental bliss. He has pleased Krishna by his devotion service. So let us, Krishna is very merciful. Let us take an opportunity, just like Ravana, Vibhishana, when he went to meet Lord Rama, I cannot say no. So similarly, that is a guarantee. Krishna will not say no. So approach him with the attitude of pure devotion service. And more our attitude is pure, the more Krishna will be pleased with our attempt. And our life will be successful. Okay, Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Bhajan also that talks about the sweet nectar of Lord Krishna. Ekho na bujhino Prabhu, Toma charana, asokna bhavandita, it's a refugee from all the circums here.
Carefully tell the translation. Because आपका आवाज थोड़ा clear नहीं आया. आप translation बताओ ना आप. You sang something very nicely.
Prabhuji, it says that I know now your divine feet are a refugee free from all sorrow and fear, eternally full of sweet nectar.
Yes, very nice. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna, everybody. We end here.
Prabhuji, can I
Hare
speak, Prabhuji? Hare
Yes.
Krishna.
Chalo. Yes, Mataji.
Yes, see, this is from Canto 10, prayers by Nagapatnya. After he has subdued the Kaliya, Krishna, Nagapatnis, they they are already in transcendental bliss. And they're devotees of the Lord. And they pray to him like this. Namastubhyam Bhagavate Purushaya Mahatmane Bhutavasaya Bhutaya Paraya Paramatmane.
What is the meaning?
Meaning is something like this. It's, I've forgotten. I've written in some other book. I forgot, Prabhuji. Namastubhyam means my obeisances to you. Purushaya, you are the great person. Bhuta, you are in every living entity. Paraya Paramatmani. Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. So, we are not happy today, so in conclusion, because we don't have proper meditation on Krishna,
Yes.
because we are not engaged in pure devotion service, because we are lost in the dualities of this world, we are not happy. So, the solution is don't cry, start hearing. Start hearing the holy name. Prabhupada says in the lecture on the Hare Krishna mantra, it immediately throws a person from material platforms to the spiritual platform. That is the beauty of the Maha Mantra. Okay, thank you everybody. Pacha kalpata rubhacha kripa sindhubhe evacha patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavyo namo namaha.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Dandavat pranam.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Dandava pranam.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Dandavat pranam.
Krishna Prabhuji, thank you very much.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you,
Hare
Govinda.
Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Dhanyavad.